Hey there, thanks for stopping by the Sister Cousins Lifestyle channel. My name is Sandy, and in today's video, we are going in the largest thrift store or antique store in the South. This is called the Depot Antique and Designer Mall. Is located in Concord, North Carolina, and we're going to see how much of this massive space we can cover today. So if you'd like to see what all they have in this store to offer, keep on watching. When I tell you this place was massive, and the first thing I had to reconcile in my mind was that I was not going to cover everything in here. It's impossible to do in one day. So I saw that right off the rip. So I had to decide what I wanted to target in, which way I wanted to go, what I wanted to see, whatever, but there was no way to see it all. It was that big and definitely worth a trip. And first glance, I could say you would need at least 2 days to come to cover this place. So one thing I always like to look at when I come to antique stores are the Christmas ornaments, because sometimes you can find some really nice little pieces of or ornaments that you can add to your tree just to add that level of uniqueness or something very different. So I wanted to see what ornaments they had in here, and they also had a lot of items for like Christmas villages and things like that, just all types of little Christmas decor or knickknack items to choose from. So I wanted to definitely check out this and would be seeking out other stalls that may have Christmas decor in them. So as with most antique malls, the different stalls or what have you are owned by different people, and the price tag will or the tag on there will identify where you're purchasing it from. So there's one register, but each individual area is owned by someone different. These little houses and things would be perfect, like I said, for a Christmas village. They also had some really interesting candle holders and little buffet lamps, things like that. Those are the types of things that I like to look for to see if I see anything that's different that I might want to add to my home. The same is true with artwork. I always check out what they have on the walls to see if I see any art pieces that I can't live without. One thing that I saw throughout this store were a lot of just antlers there. And these I'm feeling are like real antlers. They had a real rustic look to them, but they did have a lot of them throughout the store. I saw them. And these are very popular this year. Pottery Barn is selling them for about $30, $40, whatever the case may be. This is a nice table here. I really like this. This would be cute for like a game table or something like that. If you have space in your home, it could even be a dining table, kitchen table, whatever. I like antique pieces like that. I think that is so different. One thing about antique pieces is they tend to be a little bit smaller in scale, so they work perfectly if you have a smaller space that you're trying to decorate, or an apartment or a townhome, what have you. Antique pieces sometimes work out so much better than the newer pieces, which tend to be so much larger in the furniture stores today. And for me, that wouldn't mean that I would decorate my whole home in antiques. I just like the look of little antique pieces mixed in with my more modern pieces. That's kind of like my design style. I just love the mix, the transitional look of different pieces from different time periods. That makes to me more for a nicely collected and curated home. I like these bells here. I love the textured look in them. I love the color of them. These are really, really nice. I just have a thing for bells anyway. A little bit on the pricey side because they were priced separately, but I thought they were very, very different and unique. It's so much fun walking around in places like this because you never know what you're going to find. This little chest here or dresser, whatever it is, was really, really nice. Very, very heavy duty, as most vintage pieces are. You get your good wood and nice brass accent pieces, things like that. But I really thought this was a nice little piece here, and it would be good. You could use it as an entryway table. You could use it as a dresser. You could use it as a TV stand. It's just so many things that you could use it for. You could use it as a buffet, a coffee station, for storage and everything. Just a nice little heavy duty, sturdy, timeless piece. When I tell you this place was full of gems, just kind of everywhere, you really had to take it slow through here because if you walk too fast, you would miss a lot. They had things literally from the floor all the way up to the ceiling in some cases. So you have to check the walls and, on top of furniture furniture pieces. There were just antique pieces everywhere. So many nice things to look at. Brass is an accent color that I use throughout my home, so I'm always looking for some real brass pieces, and you can definitely find those in antique stores if you're looking for them, and sometimes at a decent price. Now, vintage, antique, or whatever does not necessarily mean that it's going to be inexpensive, because sometimes it's not, but sometimes you can really find some good deals. I have been seeing these at various antique stores. These are some onyx, Trojan bookends, and I think they are gorgeous. They only had one here, but I have been kind of eyeing those, and I hope to find a pair of those at some point. This lamp is really different. It's a cork base and it's got chrome across the top of it. It's just really different. This is a plant stand that's from Spain here, the white that I'm showing, and I'm hoping that I'll get a full view so that you can see that. But yeah, you see how the base is made on those. Those would be really nice to put, around your home. You can use them for plants. You can also use them for lamps as they have it displayed here. But this mid-century modern cork lamp here is $175. You see it has the chrome top and the cork bottom. Very different. I don't like it, but it's really unique, and I can appreciate unique pieces. And look at her all decked out with her little Sunday hat on. Okay, girl. I really like it when they have the little stalls kind of set up like a home. This kind of looks like going into like my grandmother's house back in the day, just kind of like a whole bunch of stuff that was just in the house, just so much to see. Your eyes are just darting all around. But one thing that caught my eye was this light fixture. I love that look, that very, very mid-century modern look of that hanging light fixture. And if you are a seasoned viewer like myself, you might have had this as your main mode of transportation at some point in life. Is this not the cutest thing? This takes me back, and it's got the little bell on it and everything. Too cute. Antique shopping for me is kind of twofold. I'm looking for nice pieces to add to my home, but I'm also looking at things that just kind of take me back. The nostalgia of it all. I just enjoy that, just kind of going back in time sometimes to a happier time and place. These hands here, I don't know what they were made out of. Kind of looks like soapstone, but I really like these. These are just like little modern pieces that you can put around your home. I love little abstract type pieces like this, but I thought they were really different and very, very timeless. You see pieces like this even today in some of your higher end design stores. They just have little random things. This is really, really weird. As I'm looking at this, I'm thinking somebody would buy these and put them on the ground outside for Halloween. I can't. Here's some more of those antlers. I told you they are like throughout this store, and I'm pretty much convinced that they are true antlers that they bought in here. Now, you might be saying, what will somebody do with this old school luggage? Well, I'm going to tell you, this can still be brought into your home, and it can have a modern look. You can stack these luggage pieces up, and they can become decor pieces as well as storage. These Empire lampshades are making a comeback. I'm seeing them all over the place in the stores today, but they are definitely something that you can find in antique stores, because that was the shade shape back in the day. And if you don't have one of these in your home, you might want to consider getting one of these. These are some cast iron skillets. I love these. Have nothing to do with home decor, but I'm just saying I love my skillet for cooking certain things. Certain things to me just don't taste the same if they're not cooked in cast iron. Now, I really love this statue here of the face and someone praying. I love this. I don't know what the intent of this piece is, but when I look at it, I see someone praying. And that's something that I want to say about purchasing vintage pieces, antiques, what have you. When you bring things home, you pray over them and you say what they're going to be for your home. Don't allow anything coming in your home that you have not prayed over. And because you want to just bring good energy and positive things into your home. Some people out here today are just plain evil and demonic, and I don't want to bring any of that energy or any of those spirits into my home. So that prayer is very important. So off of that and back to shopping. Now, if you like vintage books or magazines, I thought those were really interesting. There was Architectural Digest from several decades ago. So really nice little pieces there for collector's items. I don't really see anything over on this side that I wanted to check out closer. So we'll just keep walking on by here. But I'm going to walk slow just so that you can see if you might, something might catch your eye or whatever. And a lot of times, like I said, when I look back over my videos, I see things that I did not see when I was in the store. So I really do enjoy doing these walkthrough videos. And I hope you do as well. If you do, please don't leave today without hitting that thumbs up button and the subscribe button and post notification bell. That way we can stay connected. Now, here are some more bookends that I really like. Now, that looks like some solid wood on the base, and then the horse is brass on the ends. Those are some nice, timeless bookends. And then they have them with some encyclopedias in there. Looks like some encyclopedias from back in the day. This is an interesting piece here. It's an Asian art piece, so I don't know what it says or anything, but what really caught my eye on here was the easel that it was on. Looked like it was on like a little brass stand, which could be interesting for any piece of art that you add to your home. I certainly remember those chairs that were made with like that twine or yarn, or I don't know what they called it, but you know, that's some old stuff right there. Try that with a chair today and see if it's going to be around 40, 50, 60 years from now. I don't think so. But yeah, that's when stuff was made for real. This is an interesting looking lamp. Looks like real brass and glass, and I believe it's an oil lamp. Don't quote me because I can't see right now as I'm doing this voiceover, but I'm thinking it's an oil lamp, and I'm thinking that an oil lamp is not a bad idea for our homes today because you just never know when we may lose electricity. So just kind of having one, even if you're not decorating with it, but just kind of have it tucked away somewhere where you can pull it out in case your power goes out. So here I am. I always look at their record collection when I'm in here. So I had Will kind of doing the walkthrough of the records or looking through them while I was looking around the store. But I had him looking. He saw this Amos and Andy album that we got a little discussion about. But anyway, this little tray here, I just kind of put this here because I wanted to play around with these little pieces that I picked up from the antique store. I saw them. They just kind of caught my eye. I said they were sugar plums initially, but one of my YouTube sisters, I Style with My Style, Cheryl, she said that they may be pomegranates, and I think that's exactly what they are. But anyway, I did pick them up, and I shared them in a haul recently over on my channel if you have already seen that. This is where I purchased them from. So yeah, I was just kind of trying them out as to what they would look like as vase filler. You definitely have to come back over to the channel to see how I end up using those pieces in my home for the Christmas season. So now we're just kind of walking through, just seeing what else we can see. I'm really getting tired at this point. I've been in the store for quite a while, but I did want to cover as much as I could. So I'm actually making my way over to the register at this point, but I got to check out what we see along the way. You know how we go in our home goods stores and they have things that you shop at on your way up to the register to just keep you spending money all the way till you check out. That's how I was doing today. I was just making sure I was touching everything that or seeing everything that I could see before I headed out of here. And the one thing about this antique mall that was really nice is right in the same complex, they had a little food court that was actually pretty decent. You know, it was very small scale and everything, but I had some curry that was delicious. So if you do come here, be sure to check out that food court over there. It's really nice. You can sit outside if it's a nice day or whatever, but really cute little place. But anyway, that is all that I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed this shopping video with me. If you did, like I said, don't leave without hitting that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out on more content like this. And it doesn't cost you anything to do. So hopefully you will choose to do that before you leave today. And to all my returning family members, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see you all over here on my next one. Bye-bye.